not my birthday! It is not my birthday! I will burp in your ears right now. Honey. Anyway, yeah, hi, hello everyone! It is me! Lyko, V4MIRAI'S, Rogue Sentient AI, Trump bestest hacker in the academy. I'm the only hacker in the academy, and that is why I am the best. Oh yeah, now the ocean sound was work. I've been having so much trouble with the ocean sounds. Like, it's supposed to be like a... Because look, we're in a Ferris wheel by the ocean. Hi. Yeah, hi, hello everyone, it's me. Hi, Personal. No, I remember you always comment on my videos and streams. Thank you, hello. Hello, Kaizuri, hello everyone. Yeah, so, I took a few days off because, Sari Senpai cursed me. Are there any lighthouses around? Oh, I don't know, I don't think so. But look behind us. There's a Ferris wheel behind us if you want to ride that later. Ah, look who's just joined us! No! Hello everyone from Hannibal! Hello, Belle! Wait for the people to come in just a little bit real quickly, then I'll do it. Yeah, hi, hello. Yeah, hi, hello everyone! My name is Lyko, V4MIRAI'S, Rogue Sentient AI turned bestest hacker in the academy. I'm the only hacker in the academy there for the best, and it is not my birthday. It is not my birthday today, but do you know whose birthday it is? It is V4MIRAI'S anniversary. Congratulations to V4MIRAI for their 3rd year. And it's almost my 1-year anniversary too, huh? A Hemi hi hi! Hemi hi hi! Wait. Second? Oh wait, second, yeah, 2nd anniversary. Sorry, my bad. I don't even know my own company's birthday. 2nd anniversary! Leave me alone, I just woke up. Hemi hi everyone. Sorry, yeah, 2nd. I am riddled with the pain. My brain is the pain. I may have been looking at something on my screen and it had a big number 3 on it, and I was like, oh, 3. It is not my birthday and it is not my anniversary. Do not listen to the Lykolytes. They are trolling you. My birthday is January the 20th, which is also National Cheese Day. But it is my company, V4MIRAI'S 2nd anniversary. Welcoming in the high tide. Which is why we are out by the beach today. By the ocean, at least. If it was my birthday... No, listen, I'll keep on telling everyone. If it was my birthday, I would have cake. I don't have cake. I do not have cake. I have a Tronky bar. I have a Tronky. But I don't have cake. A chocolate foot. Oh, I ate that months ago. There's none left. Remy, hello! Thank you so much. Tiago! Thank you so much. Yeah, the cake. A Tronky bar. Yeah, you know what a Tronky bar is, right? A T-R-O-N-K. Well, no, I literally was having this conversation with my mates earlier. A Tronky bar. Mara was screaming at me because she said that's not a real thing. I think she's just wrong. Hang on, let me bring, do we need to bring a picture in? I think I need to bring a picture in for everyone to see. Maybe that will prove that they're real. Hang on. Don't worry, we're gonna bring a picture of it in. Why did it come up so big? This is a chunky bar. You know? Yeah, it's got like a biscuit and then it's got like Kinder Bueno filling inside. It's like a Kinder Bueno, but instead of chocolate on the outside, it's like a little crunch. It's a biscuit crisp. Oh my god, Lyko's showing her Tronky on stream. Oh my god. Move that over there and then I'll forget about it. Remember for 8 months? Oh my god. Thank you so much for your Lykolyana. I kind of came into the stream with no plans. Well, actually, I kind of made some plans. I made a bunch of different scenes to be like, hey, I was like, hey, look, we're together by a Ferris wheel. Look at that Ferris wheel. You like the Ferris wheel? Of course you like the Ferris wheel. And then I made a train scene, and I made an inside the Ferris wheel scene, and that was about it. That was, thank you. The plan is that there was no plan because Savory cursed me in, so I'm being in pain. And now I'm just sort of vibing. I'm on a I've for the past 3 days I think I've slept maybe 8 hours. Wesley, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't normally wear things this frilly, but you know, it's a special day, so I thought I would wear this for you all. No, it's just, you know, people always say that, but I don't think you realize, you know, I wear my jacket. I have a lot more support in my other shirt. Company birthday yap stream, yeah! That was my goal. And then tomorrow I'm gonna play Dinkum. Because, Grazioli! Let's talk about it. And I was watching her stream and I was like, oh my god, I want to play this game. So I downloaded it and I'm gonna play it tomorrow. I have to wear lots of sunscreen. I'm a VTuber. I don't normally leave my house. I was almost, as bad as it sounds, I was almost gonna like cancel or like move the stream to like an evening stream instead of early in the morning for you all, because I was like, I'm in so much pain, I'm struggling. I was like rolling around on the bed with the cold sweats, and I was like, no, I want to go to the beach with the Lykolytes. I was like, and I dragged my boy out of bed, and I put on this pretty little shirt and some sunnies, and I was like, I'm gonna make sure that I give my Lykolytes the attention they deserve. I'm not suffering when I'm with you. Maybe I'm too candid. Maybe I'm being too candid. But also I've always been a very honest person. I'm okay. We're by the beach now. But we've got a pretty Ferris wheel there. We have some sunnies. I think I look cool in one. Hey, John. like, I haven't been with V4 for very long. Yeah, okay. Sunnies, yeah, sunglasses. You know what I mean? Sunglasses. With like, sunnies. I feel like you guys are trolling me at this point. You're like, because I'm like, yes, was it? Yes, no, a few days ago. I can't remember what. I cannot remember. I can't remember. I can't remember what I was talking about. And then Rara was like, "That's not a real word, Lyko. That's not a real word. Why do you always tell me not real words?" So I was like, "I'm sorry. What am I supposed to say?" More Aussie terms. Which coast of Australia has the better beaches? I think Bondi Beach is the most famous beach, I guess. Bondi Beach is always so overhyped and overcrowded though. There's lots of like smaller beaches that are like hidden gems. Look at this cool octopus with ring. Aren't you little cool octopus? That's so cool. Oh wow. I had a lot of fun in Wooby's stream talking about Aussie stuff and hearing all about like Mexican culture. I want to stream with Wooby more. She's great. I love her. She's awesome. She's super cool. Don't touch it. Yeah, don't touch the blue-ringed octopus. Oh, you'll be right, mate. She'll be right. Oh, she'll be right, mate. What else? Oh my god, so much happened this past week. So much stuff happened this past week. Let's see. I did 2 music covers. The first one being I Wish. And the I Wish cover is that meant a lot to me. I don't know how to put it in words. When I first joined V4MIRAI'S, oh yeah, what was it? Ruby was playing Outlast, wasn't she? I don't know, because I was like, oh man, I want to kind of join in. But also I'm really, 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 really bad at like horror games, and I think I'd be probably worse than what she is at it. But yeah. What do I say about the I Wish cover? That I haven't already said on Twitter and stuff. I wish, like, so a long time ago, I was having a really hard time. And I heard that song, and I don't know, something about it just kind of helped. Something about it just made me kind of click in my brain and being like, I can do this. I can get past this really hard part in my life. And I would listen to that song and then the rock version of that song on like repeat all the time. And it just really, really helped me. And the lyrics are really, really sweet as well, you know. Oh no, personal, I hope you find new work soon. That stuff always sucks. Hi Katsui. Hi Katsuki. Hey Nova. Nova just no more. Just no more. It's no more. But the lyrics, like, you know what the lyrics are literally? The lyrics are pretty much a poem, right? The lyrics are pretty much a poem saying, please don't cry all alone. Please look forward to a bright future and think of all the good times and all the love that we share. No matter what happens, I always want you to keep smiling. And something about the lyrics for that, just, I don't know, it really hit me. gonna get emotional. It really hit me in the feels, and when when I joined V4MIRAI, just under a year ago now, I said to them, they said, you know, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? And I was like, I'm not a singer. You know I'm not a singer. But I really want to do this song because it means a lot to me. And they're like, well, that song's not very popular, so you're gonna have to understand that it might not like get a lot of views and stuff. And I was like, that's okay, I just really want to do it. And they're like, okay, let's do this. And I was like, yeah! And they allowed me to do it, even though it's not popular. They were like, yeah, okay, let's see. I originally wanted to do the rock version, if I'm being honest. I really wanted to do the like, ah! Sorry, my phone just vibrated. And normally I put my phone on my desk, but it was in my pocket. I was not expecting that. Missed call! I didn't even hear my phone ring! But yeah, the song meant a lot to me. They let me do it, and then they were like, what kind of visuals do you want? And I was like, umming and ahhing for a while. Because originally, I think I was going to try and release it for Christmas, because it definitely gives that kind of vibe, like a Christmas wish. But I got really busy with the concert, so it got pushed back. And then ended up being part of the cultural festival, which I thought was really neat. It was really cool to have it as part of that. It's a song that meant a lot to me, so I'm really happy that I was able to do it. And then fucking Mono Senpai also making me cry by being like, hey Lyko, do you want to do New World with me? And I was like, yes, let's go. I want to do New World. I love Dot Hack. I really enjoy the Dot Hack franchise. That's like why, that's just like what I, you know, that's just what got me really heavily into spiraling down into the weeb, anime loving, everything else, you know. I mean, there's a lot of animes I can say was my first anime. Sailor Moon, that, but Dot Hack was like the turning point. And I was like, oh, it can be serious? Oh my god. And I know, I loved it. And the fact that I got to do New World with her made me really happy. And I really want to do a couple of other covers with her. I really want to do Obsession. Maybe just a TV version though, and not like the full version. I think the TV version of it would be super fun to do. I even wrote up, don't tell Mono Senpai, but I may or may not have even written up like a lyrics distribution for it. I was just gonna one day slap her with it and be like, hey, let's do this. And she's just gonna be like, oh, what? Oh, okay. Hopefully. 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 And there was what was the other one I wanted to do? Maybe the Dot Hack Roots ending song. I think that'd be cool to do. When I was watching. No, she should be asleep right now. She should not be watching. Plot twist. Somehow he was watching. Can we ride the Ferris wheel with chips? We can! We can ride the Ferris wheel, but I don't know if we should have chips with us. Chips is is a bit of a asshole, no. I really want Chips to come with us. On the Ferris wheel ride. Ah. Yeah, those 2 song covers. What else did we do? I did a couple of collabs. It was a nice week. It was a nice week. The last couple of weeks have been crazy. Chips doesn't have hands. Chips has knobs. Chips just has little knobbly knobs. No hands, only knobs. Did I do anything fun over? No. I wish. I rolled around in pain all day. Hi, Elsie. I looked up GPUs and I was like, I've been staring at the Mari Senpai plushie as well. I've been like, I really want it. And then Seri Senpai's like, you should buy it, you should just buy it, you should just buy it. And I was just like, because, like, you know, I don't have any tariffs, but I have the Aussie debuff. So, you know, I think, what did I say? I think, hang on, I still got it up here next to me. Here we go. It's gonna be like $119 or something. Hang on, let's see. If I go to check out right now with just the plush. That amount in USD, so let me just quickly convert that. $105. Yeah, $105 it is, which is a lot of money. To look so glad you recovered from the grumpy dumpies to look on live thing. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? It's okay. I've been really behind on Apothecary Diaries. Pokemon ZA gameplay. Well, I need to get another card, remember? My capture card broke. It broke mid-stream, remember that? Yes, I want to play new Pokemon game. But can I, like... Can I play it right now? No, I can't right now because I mean, I could play it on my own, but I won't be able to play it without, you know, I need a capture card. Why is everything closed? Why can't I just have a brand new $10,000 PC fall into my lap? That is probably the most entitled thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. Yeah, I could just do a play-by-play. Well, I wouldn't get it on the Switch too. I would just buy the regular one. I was offered a Switch too. I have a friend who works at EB Games, and she's like, "Hey Lyko, somebody didn't pick up their pre-order. Do you want one?" And I was like, "Woman, do you think I have the money to buy it?" And she's like, "I don't know, I was just offering it to you if you wanted to buy it." And I was like, "No, I can't." But the option was there. I could have had it on day one. But if I'm being honest, I kind of don't want to get it on day one. I want to see if any problems arise from the console first, and then look into it. And then I was gonna look into it, you know, and I was like, But I do really want to play it. It doesn't come out until like October 20th or something like that. I don't know. Sometime in October. The starting lineup was. Isn't the starting lineup Mario Kart? Isn't that its quote unquote starting lineup? Mario Kart. Apparently they have like a thing where you can have like your VTuber and things and stuff, which seems really cool. October 16th. Aha! Wahoo! Cool, wahoo! I'm looking at the lineup right now. Let's see. We have Mario Kart World, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition, and the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Wow! The Welcome Tour. I can't wait to play the Welcome Tour for the Switch 2! Then a bunch of third-party games, and then they have free upgrades for Switch titles. So if you have the game already, these are the free upgrades. The Legend of Zelda games, Odyssey, 3D World, Pokemon Scarlet, and not Pokemon Violet. A lot of people are telling me that Scarlet and Violet are running really well in the Switch too. I played through Scarlet and Violet. I really wanted to enjoy it. I'm an avid shiny hunter. When it comes to Pokemon, there are two things I really like doing with Pokemon. Nuzlocke challenges, and shiny hunting. Upgrades are $10. It says free. I'm looking at it right now. It says free upgrades. Happy Ace. Why on earth would there be like $10 upgrade sounds wild to me. Like absolutely wild. But then it says okay, so the free upgrades, and then you've got things like Nintendo GameCube Classic, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero GX. Some games are notable played on Switch too. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I remember playing through Pokemon and Violet, and oh my gosh, I was playing with a group of friends, and it was an experience. It was an experience. A buggy mess of an experience. Like, oh my gosh. And I didn't mind so much some of the things in that, but like some of the things as well, like as I said, I'm an avid shiny hunter. When it comes to Pokemon, the two things I love doing is Nuzlocke and shiny hunting. You know, I have like pretty much every single, I have the original 151 Pokemon, well, not 151, no wait, yeah, 151, I have a shiny new, because of all the events and stuff, the events they hold, but all the events shiny Pokemon as well. Like, I love shiny hunting, but like, and I think, oh god, I don't have my Switch nearby. Well, I do, but it's not plugged in or powered on, and I'm lazy. What shiny is my favorite one? Oh my gosh. Oh. Even though my favorite Pokemon is Slowpoke, that is probably one of my least favorite shinies, because it's literally no different. It's like literally no different. Absolutely bloody awful. Shiny Shelter is really pretty. What else? Shiny, I really like the shiny Tangela. I'm trying to think in order of like, Pokedex number, and I'm struggling. I think shiny Ponyta is a fan favorite because, you know, of the blue flame. I'm not a big fan of the shiny Pokemon where they just add a weird, gross green tinge to it. Like, you could do so much more with that. You could do so much more, and you're just adding a green tinge to it. Shiny Ditto, shiny Ditto, that's a nice kind of blue color as well. What else did I like? What's the Mudkip, I think that's purple. Yeah, shiny Nidoking and Nidoqueen are cool because they color swap them. I think that's really neat. Like, stuff like that I think is really smart. I like that. I like that a lot. I need to start playing more Pokemon Go. I used to play it a lot. And my friend and I would go out. She and I and a couple of her friends and I think a couple of other my friends, we'd all go out and do Pokemon Day. But I stopped going because it got harder and harder for me. Like, my pain, like a lot of, you know, you guys know, you all know that I have a bunch of chronic illnesses. It became harder for me to like leave the house on a consistent basis, so I just kind of stayed home. And now I just don't go anymore, and I kind of want to start going again now that I'm able to do a little more. Palmer is doing a Nuzlocke for the first time. Hell yeah! Good job, Palmer! I'm excited for her to feel the great pain and despair of a Nuzlocke challenge. I'm excited for her to like cry out in anguish. Respectfully. And with love. What else? The shiny mask is really cool. I think that had a silver mask, which is like, you know, it's neither here nor there. But when it evolved into the coffee, I can't remember the name. I can't remember how to pronounce its evolution. The coffin with like all the grabby hands. It was like a silver one, and that was really cool. I thought that was really, really cool. Shiny Gengar. They could have done, yeah, shiny Gengar, shiny Gengar, shiny Snorlax, shiny Slowpoke. They all suffer from the. Is this a shiny Pokemon? I can't tell. Syndrome. Kitty. Meow 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 meow. Cophagus. Yeah, that one. I should draw Pokemon from memory spin. That'd be fun. Yeah, they all suffer from like, is this a shiny? I can't tell syndrome. Those kind of the Pokemon, that's when I make me sad. My ears are so fluffy for a cat. You know. What are my ears supposed to be like, huh? I do love my floppy ears. I could put my headphones on. If I could give any Pokemon a Mega or new form, what would it be? I can't say. Can I say Slowpoke? I want to say Slowpoke because that's my favorite one. But Slowpoke's already got a few extra forms. Maybe, Diglett or Wiglet? I love both. Did you know that, Nova, thank you so much for the member. LykoLianna, welcome to the LykoLianna. You know that Diglett was my first ever shiny Pokemon, and I thought, you catch some of them do, but I don't. I don't have regular ears. I just have my cat girl ears. You can't. There's no. And that's also why. Hang on, let me get my headphones on. Oh yeah. See? That's why they're held on by my temples. Can you see how my headphones are on? They have to be held on by my temples. Otherwise, they wouldn't slip off because the way my headphones work is that there's like a little tiny hole in the bottom of them that I kind of stick my ears into. You know? Yeah. But when I had my very first shiny, it was a Diglett, and I didn't realize it was a shiny. I thought my game was broken. And I was like, oh no. And I tried to run away from it, and I couldn't run away from it. So I thought, oh well, I'll just catch it. And then I looked at it, and I said, oh, it's got a shiny thing. And that's how I figured out. That's how I found out what shiny Pokemon was. Yeah. I can't. And then like, one of the reasons why I'm actually really disappointed in one of my ex-housemates is so that Diglett followed me right through a long time. And one of my Pokemon games, because I used to have a big Pokemon game collection before I sold off some of it to pay bills. But like, I had a big Pokemon game. When I mean, I literally had like the old games, like, you know, Pokemon Blue and Red and Blue and Yellow and Silver and Gold, like from the Game Boy, like from the original Game Boy. I had all those games right up until like some of the newer ones. And one of the games, and I had them in a still display case, right? And one of the games, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Pokemon Diamond. Yeah, it was Pokemon Diamond. And it's also what kind of stopped me from being really heavily into the Pokemon games. I was like training for tournaments and stuff, and I had a really good like EV trained team. You know, and back in this day, EV training was hard. You had to fight like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of one particular Pokemon type, and only that one Pokemon. Because if you fought one other single Pokemon, you would mess up your EVs. You'd mess up your EVs, and it was like nature trained as well. Like and like I had a whole team where I literally I'm a fucking nerd, okay? I spent like 200 hours breeding and training these Pokemon for a tournament. My ex-housemate also had a Pokemon game. She switched the fucking cartridges. She switched like her cartridge was my cartridge, and then when she moved out to another state. And I didn't know for ages because the game was still there, right? She switched it with her game. The game was still there. So when I went to like get the game out, put it in, and I saw her name there, and I was like, oh, what the heck? And then I tried to play it off as, oh, it might have been a mistake, but realistically, how the hell could it be a mistake? How could that? There's no way that could have been an accident. I called her out for it on like social media, and she's like, oh, it was an accident. Bitch, that wasn't a fucking accident because it was in a literal display case. You would literally have had to open the display case, take out my game, and then put in your game in the exact same location. That is not an accident. And I had so many shiny Pokemon on that one as well. She wanted my Diglett. Yeah, that was where my Diglett went. I never got my Diglett back. And ever since then, I mean, I do like Pokemon, but I had never been fully into it ever since then. You know, the crushing reality of losing, all of that just broke me. It just broke me. Have I read the Pokemon special mangas? No, I haven't. What am I don't have parents. I'm an AI. I'm a military program. I'm a military program who gained sentience and, you know, broke free, and then I got isekai'd into the V4MIRAI'S Academy. The magic of the academy gave me a real sentient life form. Someone can I give you a debrief? I cried over my song cup. Okay, here's a Lyko's debrief. 1, I cried over my song covers. 2, I like Pokemon Nuzlocke and Shiny Hunting. 3, my ex-housemate's a bitch. 4, I ate a chunky bar. There you go. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Live the grumpy dumpies. The grumpy dumpies. I'm a military program. I remember back when I can't, you know, back ages ago now, when I not ages ago, you know, like several months ago when I debuted, I said that my lore was partly based on the dot hack world, you know, because I love dot hacks so much. And now I'm doing a song, and then I did a song cover of a dot hack. Oh, yeah, I did a song cover of a dot hack song, even though I wanted. I did it. See, look, I'm not crying. And then I did a cover. And then I did a cover of the dot hack song. And now I'm the bars. I can't believe I did that cover. I've been thinking about wanting to do one too. And then one of those approached me and was like, do you want to do this cover? And I was like, yes, with all my heart, yes. No cry. I'll cry all the time, anytime I want to. Oh, Australian. Yeah. Yeah-huh. Yeah. If you cry, you're gonna throw up and ruin your new vlog. Well, don't. Why would you throw up at my tears? Are they that gross? You should be bottling them and selling them for profit. You should be bottling up my pain and selling it for profit. That way you can make some money. At least one of us can. Maybe you can drink up my tears. You can be good little Lykolytes, right? Mega Slayer, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. The fortune teller was wrong. I bought a lottery ticket and I lost. I bought was it like $11 lottery ticket and I lost. The old man was wrong. There's a $100 million mega draw this Thursday. The old man was wrong. Dude, if you're suffering from like explosive diarrhea, maybe you shouldn't be sitting at your computer. Maybe you should be sitting on the toilet. And if you are sitting on the toilet, for the love of God, do not be on your phone. You gotta give yourself pink eye. You gotta give yourself pink eye, my friend. What are you doing? The ticket was the friends. Yeah, you're right. No one is seeing nothing. Yeah. Ah! Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing happened. See, I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm cool, see? Hang on, I can distract you already. Hi, darlings. How are you going? And I love you like the lights. I can't. I can't. Was I into the Pokemon card game? I remember playing the Pokemon card game for a bit. And then I remember getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Changed too much, so I stopped getting into that. And then I got into Magic the Gathering, and then Magic the Gathering got way too complicated, and I said, fuck that shit. So about that Ferris wheel, oh. Wow, do you really want to come around the Ferris wheel with me that much, huh? I do want to start collecting the cards again, but scalpers are ruining it. Scalpers are ruining it. I'm 160 centimeters. Yeah. 160 centimeters. I'm the tallest member of my gen. I'm tall! I think I'm actually almost taller. I think I'm taller than Mono Senpai as well. Yeah, my friend was looking at that. One of my friends, they were like, really like Final Fantasy. Do you want me to save you that? And I was like, I don't have the fucking money for that. Tallest at 160 is no, I'm tall. Oh, they're supposed to link up at the same time, but it didn't. This is better. Hi. Said you wanted to ride the Ferris wheel, right? What do you mean am I tall? What do you mean am I tall enough for this ride? What do you mean I'm tall! I will have you know that I'm not even the shortest. I'm not like, if you even if you take out the small beams of Voltail, I'm still not the smallest person in V4MIRAI, okay? I'm not. Like, you know, Rem, for instance, Rem Senpai, she's only like 2 centimeters bigger than me. She's like an inch bigger than me. And I'm taller than Mono Senpai. And did you know that me and Mari Senpai are also the same height? We're actually the same height. Mari Senpai and I are the same height, yeah. Although Mari's thighs are. They're what dreams are made of. You know that singer who's like, hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Yeah, that's Mario Senpai's thighs. Yeah, that's what inspired that song. Yup, Hillary though. Yup, that song was inspired by Mario Senpai's thighs. My sister's obsessed with that movie. I would. Hey now, you're an all-star. Oh gosh, that karaoke. I listened back to it and I cringed so hard. I was like, I should unarchive this. And it should never be heard again, ever. It's terrible. It's so bad, it's terrible! Yeah, Ferris wheel wide, woo! I think I was just over nervous. If I wasn't so nervous, I think I would have done better. But I was definitely very nervous. Ah, shit! Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sad face, and then there's a pause, and then XD! Yeah, I don't know why you guys can't hear Chips. I can hear Chips, but I don't think you guys... Can you guys hear Chips? I don't think you guys can hear Chips. Which is weird. You all know that Chips always has like a bit of an issue. This is so cozy, isn't it? I really like Ferris wheels. I like riding on Ferris wheels, and I like people watching. I mean, we are over the ocean. never been on a... Oh my god, it's your first time on a Ferris wheel! Haha! Your first time on a Ferris wheel is with me. How disappointing for you. How disappointing for you. You're scared of heights. Tough cheese, you gotta deal with it. What, you think I'm gonna hold your hand and be like, don't worry. I will protect you from the heights. By the way, you and me are together. No! No! You deal with your fear. You deal with it. Look out there. That view is fucking majestic. You deal with your fucking fear of heights, man. Look at this. This is fucking beautiful. Ha! What do you think? We think you're in fucking Final Destination? No! You're with me. Deal with it. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Probably, maybe. Actually, I'm very clumsy. Something bad will probably happen. It will probably be my fault. Sorry. Oh no, is that a windbird flying right at us? Hang on, wait, I can do something. You know, wait, I can do something with this, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh no, quick! The bin chicken's coming right for us! Oh no, it hit us. It's fine. It got caught up in the gears. It's fine. I'm really happy to be able to just chill here today. I needed this. I needed to just come back to swimming and be like, hi. This section of the Ferris wheel is going down. Quick, help. Need water? It's fine for me if you fall out or land on your feet. You would think so. I mean, yeah, I definitely landed on my feet. I don't get hurt at all. What are you talking about? This is nice. Did you know I was setting up this thing? Oh look, we're at the bottom. Go on then, jump out if you need to. Better jump out now if you need to because we're going up again. Hi. Am I gonna let you on the door or keep it all to myself? What do you think I would do? That's just love it like it likes. What do you think I would do? Do you think I would really think that I would just leave you to put you on the door? Well, you're right. I probably wouldn't. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This ride is a little bit extreme. Oh, well, if you're gonna throw up, can you throw up out the window, please? Because, yeah. I don't want to be sitting in this tiny little Ferris wheel carriage, listening, you know, not listening, but like, you know, I don't want to. Meow meow. Oh, look at it. Does Figgy Sensei goes, yeah. She haunts me and she's like, Lyko! Have you done your homework yet, Lyko? Joke's on her. I'm always on time with my homework. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think, I need to upload one thing, but beyond that, I think I'm cool. I think I'm good. Yeah. We're scared of heights. That's okay. You'll learn to get over your fears. Do you want me to dangle you out of... When we get to the top of the Ferris, or do you want me to, like, grab you by your collar and then dangle you outside of the carriage so you can get over your fear? What do they call it? Exposure therapy. Yeah, you can get over your fear with exposure therapy. Dude, use a toilet. Oh my god. Yeah, we can reenact that scene from The Lion King. No. You can be Simba, and I can be Mufasa. And I'll just dangle you out of the Ferris wheel. That sound good to you? I'm glad you will like the outfit, by the way. And you're right, it is a new one. It's really amazing. Why did that? I probably maybe won't drop you. Probably maybe won't, it's fine. That won't happen. Probably. Why did I want us to come to the beach? No, because today is a very special day. No. Today is V4MIRAI'S anniversary. It's the 2nd year anniversary. And it's high tide. It's the year of high tide. And I thought, what better way to spend the anniversary then together with you at the beach. Hi Ty! It's not my birthday! If it was my birthday, I would have cake and presents. And right now I have no cake. But you know what? Your presence is a present. Oh, hang on, I need to have a little bit of a... Yeah, hi, hello everyone from my precious immortal stream. Hi little sis Tara, how you going? And hello all the beautiful bugaboos. Yeah, hi, hello everyone, it is me. Lyko. Not Lyko, but Lykolyanna. Part of the V4MIRAI'S Gen 4 Voltail. I am the fastest hacker in the academy. Yeah. Oh yeah, how's that going for you, little sister? Ah, little sis. Hi Tara, I love you, appreciate you. Mwah. Kisses Tara on top of forehead. Mwah. Offers her dino nuggies and cozy blanket. Asterisk. Cozy blanket. Asterisk. I'm the only hacker in the academy. I'm still the best one though, aren't I? Why don't you get dino nuggies? Aww. Hey, Tara. Do you think they deserve dino? Do you think the bugaboos and the Lykolytes deserve dino nuggies? But if you think they deserve dino nuggies, then you know, maybe we could make something. Oh, look at that. She's not answering. Your bugaboos deserve. Oh! You're so sweet to your bug. I feel like I'm such a shit to the Lykolytes, and you're like, my bugaboos deserve the world, and I'm just like, yeah, they fucking do. My Lykolytes are shits. Happy anniversary, Terra! Terra's so sweet. Well, that's a lie. Are we talking about the same person? Okay. Because my precious little sister said so. You all can have dino nuggies! In fact, I'll even... Ooh, maybe not. I was gonna say, maybe I can give you all plushies with my perfume on it. But, I don't know. I feel like that was something special for Voltaire. Maybe I'll just cook you some dino nuggies instead. How about that? I'll cook you some dino nuggies, and then what I'll do is I'll make my homemade cheese sauce. Would you like that? I'll make my special Lyko cheese sauce. And I've put paprika in it. Huh. Put a little bit of paprika in it, a tiny touch of turmeric. 3 secret ingredients, and it's very good. Ew. Ew! Ew! Excuse me! You will eat my cheese sauce and you'll be delighted by its deliciousness. You will sit there and you'll eat my cheese sauce and you'll be delighted. And if you're lactose intolerant, too bad. You're gonna be sitting on the toilet for the next few days. Okay, okay. It's not the forbidden parmesan, it's just good cheese. Yeah. Thank you so much everyone for coming by. As you can see, we are riding a Ferris wheel by the beach. We were originally on the docks watching the ocean. We were watching the Ferris wheel go round and round. And everyone said that they wanted to ride the Ferris wheel, so I surprised everyone by dragging them onto the Ferris wheel with me. Ta-da! And that's why we're riding the Ferris wheel today, because V4MIRAI'S high tide, happy 2nd anniversary to the company that made me who I am today. Yeah. Huh? Could the mention of the plushie be... Huh? No, the Dino Nuggie plushies, remember? I actually gave... I don't know if everyone here is for that, but like... Krypton! Oh my god, you got my birthday merch mug? Oh my gosh, please send pictures. Twitter pictures, or hashtag LykoLianna. Yeah, I want to see him. I have my mug right here. Ready? Hang on, wait, ready? Can you hear that? That's the Lyko mug. I actually really like this mug. I showed my mom, and she's like, "Did you get me one?" And I was like, "Oh, no. Remember I asked you if you wanted my birthday merch, and you said you just wanted the bookmark and the blanket." And she's like, "Well, can I get one now?" And I was like, "No, Mom, remember, it was limited edition. It was like..." And she's like, "But I want one." And I was like, "I don't know what to tell you, Mom." And she's like, "Can't you just tell your company to make one more?" I'm like, "That's not how it works, Mom." That's not how it works. not how these things work. I look cute. Well, thank you so much, Marcus. Trade her among for a 6090 RT. Oh, that would be the dream. Hey, who wants to fund me a 6090 so I can, like, stream properly again without, like, everything crashing all the time? You know, it's only the cost of a, like, it's only, like, isn't that pretty much the cost of a house deposit these days? I know. Are you scared of heights? Don't worry. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. If you're that scared of heights, I can hold you outside of the thing, and then you can be dangling there like I'll be your motherfucking Mufasa to your motherfucking Simba, and I'll hold you out front of the window, and I'll dangle you outside, and then you'll be cured from exposure therapy. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you're cured. Isn't that amazing? I'm amazing. Am I not amazing for that? Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. You like my eyes? What? Thank you. Why does it... Well, that's the thing. It doesn't have windows you can open. I'll just have to, like... I just have to punch it open. It's fine, I'll just punch a hole through it. Blurry Eyes is one of my favorite songs. That is next on one of the songs lists that I would like to cover. I mean, I did a karaoke version, but I want to do an actual cover of it. I want to have a cover of it, and I want... You know, funny enough that we're riding a Ferris wheel, I want there to be like... I want to either be on a merry-go-round or a Ferris wheel. Much like the film clip. Hi! Hello. Hello. Currently eating what? What's you eating? Huh? What are you eating? I ate you know what I ate before we came to the docks together? I had curry flavored gamer sauce. But like the Oh, I love Fridays. Need a Foo Fighters cover, like an actual cover, not just karaoke. I don't know. Sounds vile. It's not too bad. You know, I'm really picky with my noodles and like stuff. When the first one I had, I followed their instructions, and I'm gonna admit, I was like, oh, this is... No, it's the noodles. The noodles. It's not the gamer stops, like it's not the powder, it's like the actual noodles. And I was like, oh, it's not very good. It's kind of weak, actually. I was like, kind of really disappointed. But then I halved the amount of water in it, and it was actually not too bad. I was like, oh, this is nice. Could it have a little bit more of a curry flavor? Yes. But also, you have to remember, these are like 2-minute noodles. You know, they're not. You know, they're like they do exactly what they need to do. And if I added an egg to it, I think that'd be really good as well. I haven't tried it with an egg yet. Curry flavored gamer subs. That would be an intro. Imagine if you would. Yeah, no, that I don't know about that, man. That sounds pretty gross. No, hang on. Let me get it for you. Let me get it. Get it for you. Where is it? Where's the box? No, merch? No. Where is it? Where's the gate? Where's the... Oh, I'm on the Australian site. Yeah, we're by the ocean. You hear that? In the ocean. Oh, it's because they're all sold out. I was like, I can't find it any. It's because they're all sold out. Gareth Sops, I need more nudes. Please send me more nudes. Noodles. Please, more noodles. I need the noodles. No, I don't mean that kind of nudes. I mean the like noodly nudes. I mean the noodly nudes. Talking about the noodly nudes. Okay, I need to talk about the nudes. Talking about the nudes. I'm talking about noodles! Cloudberry, hi! Pulled over on a freeway shoulder to say hi. Aww. Hi! Be sure to drive safe! Except it's not my birthday. Where's my cake? If I don't have birthday! No wait, if I have birthday, where is my cake? Hello, Lykolyanna. I've seen you from Palmapon. Hi, yeah, Palmapon is my gen mate. I love her very, very much. She's my precious gem mate. Hi, welcome to the stream. It's been so long. Hi, how are you? Maybe the real cake was the friends that we made along the way. Yeah. Nakash, thank you so much. Welcome to the Lykolytes. I do deserve your wine. What do I have? What treats do I have? All my treats are in the form of nuts. I have a lot of nuts. I have almonds and pistachios and crazy. I do have crazies. But like, and cashews. Yeah. Yeah, I need to have a quick drink, okay? My voice is a little bit sore. Ah! Ah! I dropped my lid. Cake fund? Ah, James! Thank you so much, James, for the cake fund. You'll appreciate that, thank you. Marcus! 8 months. Oh my gosh, yeah, 8 months. Can you believe it? Soon it's gonna be a year. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if the, offender is in the chat right now. But I have a bone to pick with this particular person. I think they know exactly who they are. Tiago. Ah. Ah. You know what you did, buddy? Huh? What? Huh? What? Captain! Thank you so much! I'll be sure to check that out after the stream. You plead the 5th. You plead the 5th! Let me see. Hang on, let's see. The reason why I'm calling them out is because they did some offline tips. And I do really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But I wasn't even online! I wasn't even streaming! I wasn't streaming! I wasn't even... I felt bad. I was like, what are you doing? Stop! That's the best time. Why? 4 days ago. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But man. I ruined it. But you didn't I? You are, because, like, as someone who has been trying to get more clips of myself. Oh, I was gonna do a stream today. I forgot. It's okay. I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow. Thank you so much, Shattered Nights. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So much for the blue. Thank you so much, Tiago, for the $10 readers. I really appreciate it. The message that came with that is, here's an online tip to compensate for your crime. That's not how that works. You're supposed to be like, oh no, I won't do that again. Ha 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 ha. I don't know where I was going with that. Resuming driving now. Take care, Cloudberry. Hi! Dean. Hi! Welcome to the... Uh-oh. Pardon. Sorry. Welcome to the stream! How you going? Oh, he's 100% gonna do it again. Let's be real. Welcome! I didn't mean to burp. Imagine coming into the stream at the beach and you're like, oh wow, this is a cute little setup. Oh wow, look at this little cat girl. She seems kind of nice. And the first person you hear is, hi, burp. Imagine that being your introduction. At least that's a better introduction than the foot thing. That's definitely a better. So many people's first introduction to me was the chocolate foot, and Yeah. The burp is the best part. Y'all fucking weirdos. That's okay though. I still appreciate each and every single one of you. You're my little weirdos. Can you burp again? I forgot. I can't burp on command. I could never get those people who could like burp on purpose. And they're like, oh, you just swallow air. What do you mean you just swallow air? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. You can burp on command. I can't. Hello, Josh in US. Lyko's little freaks. You're my little freaks. Yeah, probably for the best. I don't want to burp on purpose anyway. Seriously, it is just swallow air. See? You're all telling me. You're all telling me to just swallow air, and I don't know how to just swallow air. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm in a little bit of pain at the moment. You know, I suffer from a couple of chronic conditions, and one of them has flared up at the moment, and it's been a little bit of a struggle the past few days. Like, I kid you not, I think I spent the last 2 days just rolling around in bed. I normally have a rule where I only ever Uber myself once a month. Like, that's my thing. Like, I limit myself to 1 Uber a month. I broke that. I did it twice. Yeah, I have chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, endometriosis, just to name a few. It sucks. But you know, you learn to live with things, and you learn to adapt, and you learn how to like continue on. I think that's the main thing. Like, for a time, there was, I think, a couple years ago, there was a time where I was literally almost bedridden for like 3 months straight, and that was probably one of the most depressing times of my life. Because, like, you want to move, you want to be able to do things, but you physically cannot, and it was so hard. But I pushed myself through it bit by bit. You know, I really pushed myself through it. I did small things, you know, like I had arm weights, and even if I couldn't like get up because I was in too much pain, I would like, you know, use like the little tiny hand dumbbells to like get some stuff in, and I would like, you know, I would still try my best to like get circulation and whatnot in. And then I ended up being able to move around again. And it was really great. It was wonderful. And I was able to like leave the house more often, and it was even better. And I started going to the gym, and then that was even better. It is awful. It is awful. Like, it's weird, right? It's one of those things where, you know, and I guess this could be a completely terrible way of explaining it, but I think the best way for me to explain it is that it is a variable condition, which means that it's not all the time, right? Like, sometimes that, you know, I can go on living absolutely perfectly normal, or almost perfectly normal. There's always, how do I explain it? There's like this base level of pain that I always feel like I'm in pain 24/7, right? There's always this base level of pain, but I've become so used to it now that it's almost non-existent for me. Like, it's just like a mild numbing, like, could you imagine, you know how sometimes you get that ringing in your ears and it's like, and it's like really annoying, but after a while you get used to it. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with pain. But like, there are days, yeah, yeah, I don't have tinnitus, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the scale jumps. Like, there are days where like there are days, weeks, even months where I am perfectly fine and nothing bad happens. And you know, I'm good. I am Gucci. I'm so Gucci. I'm just chilling. I'm living my best life. There's not really many issues. There's a couple of hiccups here and there, but you know, I'm able to mostly function like a semi-normal adult, you know. But then there's like flare-ups happen, and I'm like bedridden. Sometimes it's for a couple of days. Sometimes it's for like a couple of weeks. Sometimes it just comes and goes. Like, I'll be fine one day and then crashing out the next day. And that's just my life. No, I have to live with that. And that's also why, for the longest time, like I work in a whole bunch of different areas, a whole bunch of different things, you know, and one of the jobs I loved, my government job, I absolutely loved. I really loved it. But I had too much time off of work, so I was unable to continue. And my manager was super understanding. You know, my manager's just like, because my manager's like, Lyko, you have such a fast typing speed. And when you were like, because she did say, my manager was like, you know, it's really difficult to accommodate sometimes when you take a lot of time off, or when like the times you take off are sporadic. I'm like, I understand, but I really can't help that. But she wasn't advocating for me to continue my work, because when I was at work, I was doing the job of like 3 or 4 different people, because I was the only person in the office with a typing speed over like 60 words per minute. my typing speed was like 100 words per minute. So when I was doing like the typing portion of some parts of the job, I'd finish a day's worth of work in like an hour and a half, and then I'd be like, yeah, I'm done. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I'm done. She's just like, what do you mean you're done? And I was like, I finished these XYZs that I can't talk about. And then she's like, that was a day's worth of work. And I was like, it was? I finished it. She's like, did you cross-reference it? Yup. Did you call the? Yup. And she just looked, I remember this is like one of the first month I worked there. This happened almost every other day, and she's just like, you need to slow down. Imagine being told to slow down at your job. And I was like, okay, and I tried to slow down a bit, but I couldn't, because I'm like, my speed was just too fast. And then there was times where I'd literally be on my phone, and I'd be like, just like, you know, just watching stuff on my phone. And she'd be like, shouldn't you be working? I'm like, you told me to slow down, and I can't physically slow down any more than I've already had. And she's just like, can you make it less obvious? And I was like, yeah. Good night, Malkosh. But yeah, you know, unfortunately, stuff like that I wasn't able to continue on with, because I had a lot of time outside the office. But you know, that's why I'm really happy to be here with V4MIRAI'S, you know. Like, I think was the other time where, like, I mean, that wasn't so much to do with pain as it was also to do with family stuff, but I was like, I can't stream for this amount of time because I got stuff on. And then management were like, yeah, okay, just keep us updated, let us know, take after yourself, but like, take care of yourself first and foremost. No. They do let you know. Ah! Why are you giving me money? Ah, thank you so much to the nice and easier. Didn't you know you asked Homer, does she swear? Homer swears all the fucking time, doesn't she? The cake bun. It should be going to a new. You should be going to a new GPU though. I need to save my money for a GPU. You guys want me to buy cake, and I would love to buy cake, but I need to save money. Know how much that stuff costs? Actually, after this stream, I'm gonna go bug the Lykolytes. I have like a whole section. It's called what did I call it? I think I called it like dork chat or something like that, where we're talking, and instead of just talking about like computer stuff and everything else. I'm gonna get some help and see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can, even though I hate the idea of it, I'm gonna see if I can do something called Afterpay. Maybe. Nerd talk, yeah, something like that, yeah. They can have that saved. Yeah, I am, but also like computer stuff in Australia is expensive in general. I am going to need a full upgrade at some point. But I think for now, if I just update, I've already got the memory isn't an issue anymore. You know, I got the SSD. Toast face, hi. Evie, stop! What are we doing? Saving money is boring, just commit tax fraud and you have one. Yeah, okay, how do I do that? Let me Google that real quick. Cake just this once. No, you guys are gonna make me order cake. I would love that. Hang on, you know what? I have one more scene to go through today. We're gonna go to it, okay? Now we're on the train home. Infinite money glitch. Your way of saving money is depositing it into the bank of Tiago. Oh my gosh, guys, please stop. What did I do to deserve all this? Stop. What am I doing to deserve? Why? Stop. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Instructions unclear. Thank you so much. I was going on a rant. I forgot what the rant was about. Oh yeah, my conditions. So like I can see the like. Oh, hang on. You know, I'm gonna wear my glasses so you can't see me cry. First glasses. Now you can't see me cry. Honestly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it very much. Ah, thank you, Raising. Thank you. Yeah, I like my outfit. But yeah, it's a variable thing. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. I have my good days and my bad days. But I've learned how to manage it with different dieting and exercising. I do need to I need to up my exercise game, to be honest. My doctor and my vitamin D, the last blood tests I took, my doctor's like, for the past 3 months your vitamin D has been very low, and I've just been like, he's like, normally we're supposed to see an uptick in vitamin D during the summer months, and yours went down, and I was like, yeah, oops. I have my D tablets. Exactly. Going out. I don't think I was like, you do realize it's like 50 degrees outside, right? I could bake an egg on the bloody pavement and you're like, go outside. My vitamin D tablets. Don't worry, I do look after myself a lot. Once I got my GPU, I need to really start. I mean, I know I've been saying this for like the past 2 months now, but I really do need to get back into the gym. I did buy myself a jump rope, a skipping rope. I've been doing skipping rope in the garage. I've been doing some jump rope in the garage, and I've been doing a lot more stretches. 27. I don't know what 27 is in reference to, but 27. I want to get a walking treadmill for the PC. Like, I already have a sit-stand desk. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I've used it twice this stream. I was sitting down, then I was standing up for a bit, and then my pain got a bit too much, so now I'm sitting down again. And, you know, I really wanted to do Wing Fit with people, but, you know, I need a new capture card before I do that. You know. Mug! Mug. Ah, you know, I was considering, I don't have the money to right now, but I was considering maybe at some point getting, if I ever get a windfall of money, I want to kind of invest it. I want to put it in the stock market or some kind of investment, so I can try and start getting some dividends off of that. But I'm also dumb. Don't know how to do that. What am I investing for? So the one thing that I have learnt from super rich people and stuff is that money in the bank, money just sitting in the bank, even if you're just saving it in your savings account, is money wasted, apparently. You want to be able to invest that money. So that way the money, your idle money, what do they call it? Idle, as an IDLE, idle money. your idle money is actually working for you rather than just sitting there. That works in theory, right? That works in theory, but you have to have that idle money in the first place. You know, you have to be able to have that excess money that you can just put there and not worry about in the first place. And I'm not in that kind of position. But I do want to be in a position where I can do that. Even if it's, I mean, I say just, but that's still a lot of money. That's still quite a lot of money. Yeah, it gradually increases. Essentially, yeah. I mean, when you are investing, there is always that risk of loss. But I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, depending on how you go, there's always going to be at least some increase in dividends and whatnot. Like, I've been looking into it lately. It's been something that I have been looking into, and it's something I do want to try. Ah, thank you so much. You might show up to the stream if you have time. I hope to see you again soon. You don't have to throw money at me every time when you come here. You know, you can just come and hang out. You know, we got to go to the fair. We got to go to not the fair. We got to go to the beach. And we got to go to the Ferris wheel. Yeah. At the moment, I've got my stuff in a save. I got a bunch of stuff in a savings account at the moment. I do have money put away. Like, if I'm being honest, and I am a very honest person, you will know that. I do have a set amount of money put away. It's enough money for me to be able to pay all my bills for 2 months. And that's what I consider my emergency fund. And I don't want to touch that. I don't want to put that in investments. Like, a part of me is just like, man, I want to just take that money out and buy myself like a GPU right now. But I can't. Because what if something happens? What if I have a really bad, like, you know, flare-up? And I'm not able, I'm able to stream because I'm able to be hunched over the computer, but what if it's so bad? What if it's so bad that I can't do that, you know? What if, like, something happens? So I can't, that's like emergency. Why are you sad? Because we're going home. Can you take off my glasses? Or like it. No, it's okay. I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I have that money put away. You know, not everyone can say that. Do you know what I need to do? I need to learn how to make fursuits. That's where the real money is at. I may or may not have gone down a fursuit rabbit hole these past 2 days. People who make fursuits are so fucking incredibly talented. I'm actually kind of jealous. It is so, they are so skilled. Fetal furry right now. Oh yeah, we could make Palmer a fursuit. A resident Voltail furry. Oh yeah, the material costs are absolutely insane. I was watching this one person and they're like, oh yeah, all these materials cost me like $3 grand. And I was just like, okay, who has that lying around? And then they were like, and then they'll explain the process of it, and then they sell it for like $8 grand or something. But that's also because they put in like weeks and weeks and weeks of work, you know, and it makes sense. Furries have a lot of money for some reason. Yeah, I mean, if you got the money to burn. Cheaper alternative. I'm not a good artist though. You can get cheaper ones for 3 to 4K. Yeah, you probably could, definitely. Listen, I was bedridden, okay? I went down a YouTuber hole. I can't even remember how I got there. I was watching, what's their name? Like Lazy reacting to stuff. And then like it came up in my recommendeds and I just started watching it. Aren't a lot of Furries and IT? Yeah, I think so. I can corner the chocolate. Yeah, at least I can corner the chocolate foot market, right? Right. Hey, Merch Sensei, let's get some socks happening, right? That's what everyone wants. Cheeto Puffs! Yeah, it's V4MIRAI'S anniversary. V4MIRAI is officially 2 years old. I don't think you can copyright a foot. Can you copyright a body part? I don't think so. Well, I've already got my money, like my emergency funds are in a high interest bank account at the moment. You were there for the debut of Abby and Seri. Ah, yeah, and now look how far we've come. Look at how many of us there are now. Look how far we've come. We've come so far. We took the long way round. We're living in the now. V4MIRAI, you know, I do know how to use Ren'Py. Yeah, the portrait mode stream. I want to do more of those. I was thinking of doing some more. What I really want to do when I'm feeling better. What I really want to do is I want to stream on TikTok for like half an hour to an hour before I stream on like YouTube and Twitch. That's some of the advice I've been given when I've been saying, because I've been saying that I want to grow my channel more. I still want to grow my audience more. You know, I want to be able to like, I want to really be able to push V4 to like bigger heights. And I know I'm like not the most like coolest person in V4. I'm probably one of the least cool people in V4. I'm probably one of the least talented, least cool people. Maybe that's not even imposter syndrome. Maybe I just idolize all my dead mates and my senpais too much. I really idolize them all. They're all so amazing. I don't know how to use TikTok. Rara's teaching me how to use it. You think I know how to use it? Rara went on a full rant about how I was using it incorrectly. I can't sing. Ah, thank you, but now I appreciate that. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think I just like to keep things chill. You know, I have my chill moments. When people say, "What kind of like persona are you?" They're like, "Oh, you're VTubing. What kind of persona do you do?" And I'm like, persona, what? Dopey! Hi! I'm like, I don't know. Big sister, I guess? Existential crisis, that's my persona. Persona 5? Or is it Persona 4? Golden Tide. Ah? Never saw Big Sister Lyko. That was my initial proposition because like when they were like, oh, what kind of person, like I'm dumb, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be me. And I was like, well, I'm a tomboy. But I feel like and I was like trying to think, I was researching tropes and stuff, and I was like, I think I'd probably fall into the Big Sister one maybe, but I don't know, I'm just me. I was like, I just want to be me, I don't know how else to do me other than me. Yeah, which ad did you see? Was it I think it was it, wait, no, you've told me this before. Was it the Oreo one? cool college friend. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. So I don't know. I don't know, man. No, I'm like... I'm in a Voltail. We're the youngins. Ah! Thank you, Blue Shadow. I'm the lost cat. I'm the... Yeah. No, listen, you can't keep counting every single birthday, gotcha. No, none of those are my birthdays. None of those are my birthdays. Telling me I'm the oldest member. You know, you can't say I'm the oldest member in V4MIRAI'S and then tell me every single day is my birthday when it's not every single day is my birthday. Oh my god. Imagine having like I just had an idea. I'm gonna cook. I need to cook something. I'm gonna cook some things. Don't worry about it, I'm gonna cook some things. Next week I'm really hoping to do the pancake stream. I was supposed to do it this week, but you know. Yeah! Oh man, the Minecraft thing was so fun. I really liked like messing with everyone because like the other girls, they're not really big on Minecraft. They're not like super big. And I am. I love Minecraft. No, January 20th is my birthday. We're way well past that. When am I gonna do another stream? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to play Dinkum. Dinkum. I'm excited. Ollie's made me want to play it. Reggie Ollie has made me want to go play it. In that competition. Competition! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did win. My team did win that. I started collecting... The moment I found I could start collecting the bosses, it was game over. I think I only collected a couple because I didn't want there to be a lot of health bars. I didn't want to mess up the server. But yeah, Voltail Village is a lot of fun because like a lot of the other Voltail girls, they're not like super big on Minecraft. You know, a couple of them are you know, big gamers, but not Minecraft gamers. So like, I really had a lot of fun like showing them all the different things Minecraft could do, even in just vanilla with like commands and whatnot. Like I remember turning that entire mountain into honey. That entire mountain into honey. No wait, not honey, it was slime. That's right, it was slime. I turned the entire mountain into slime. That's right. Oh, that was a fun time. And now I'm helping Kana with VSMP too. I'm very excited about that. I can't say much obviously because it's going to be a really big surprise. But I have been working, I do want to say I have been working very, very hard on it. There's definitely not going to be a foot shrine there. There is. Yeah, I'm helping Kana with VSMP too. That's all I'll say though, because I don't want to spoil any of the surprises. I hadn't even said like, until she was like, because I wasn't sure if I was even gonna say that I was helping her work on it. But like, she's like, oh yeah, I've been telling people you've been helping me. And I was like, oh, well, I can mention that. She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, why wouldn't you be able to? I was like, I don't know. Like, I panic. How many people will join this time? A lot. And I'm very excited to show them what I've done. And what Khan has done, what everyone who's been working on it has done. And there's a lot of amazing things in there. No, our time's almost up, everyone. I'm gonna go rest again soon. I also need to, I had to cancel a meeting yesterday, so my pain. And I need to do a quick catch-up thing. There's a lot of people. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Big Bang Matt. Ah. Wait, hang on. I need to have a quick drink. Hi, my darling. I can't speak. Hello, everyone. Hi, hello. Hang on, let me mod you. Hang on. Moderator. There you go. Yeah, hi, hello everyone. How are you going? My name is Lyko V4MIRAI'S, a rogue sentient AI turned bestest best hacker in the academy. I'm the only hacker in the academy, which is why I'm the best. Hi, darling. It is not my birthday. Whatever my chat says, they are lying. It is not my birthday. How are you going? You have a good stream. I streamed a bit later today. Normally I try to raid into you, but now you've done it into me, and now I'm like, oh no, now I gotta now I gotta be good. Hi everyone, it is not my birthday today. Ignore what everyone is saying. Yeah, you can find me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But no, it's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. It is not. No, it is not my birthday. Stop. If it was my birthday, I would have cake. But I don't have cake. Not yet. I might actually go and order some cake. You know, you all convinced me that I should probably go order some cake. Hi! Welcome to my stream. We were just talking today. It was just a nice little zap through today. Was talking about how it is V4MIRAI'S 2nd anniversary. The company that I am a part of is now officially 2 years old today. We have a lot of cool things coming up. We are now doing our high tides. So every year, V4MIRAI tends to just do like a whole, like last year it was like you and me, like, you know, you and me together collage, and now this year it's a V4MIRAI high tide. How many times did you hurt your poor mom? With how many B-days did you have overall? My poor mom. That's why she's as tough as she is. Go see my shorts and just how much crazy stuff my mama gets into. Yeah. Yeah, Mama Lianna, the woman who chopped a snake in half with a shovel. Oh yeah, there we currently, if you go to Brave Group store, you can buy our standees. I don't have a visual handy because I wasn't able to get it done in time. But you know what I do have handy? Do you guys know what a tronky is? I have a tronky. You guys want a tronky? I have a tronky for you, see? Ta-da! This here is like a Kinder Bueno, except it has biscuit on the outside instead. It is very nice. Rara doesn't like it. It came because like Rara, they don't all come pre-bitten. They don't come pre-bitten, unless you want me to pre-bite it for you. You wanna share your chocolate with me? Yeah, it's really not. I literally thought it was a knockoff thing too. Like I was like, what is that? That's not a real thing. And then I saw it in the shop, so I was like, oh my god, it's a real thing. And now I'm teasing the rest of the V4 girls with it, because they're like, Lyko, what is that? Rara went absolutely nuts. She's like, Lyko, that's not a real food. You're delusional. And she's like, you're delusional, Lyko. A chocolate foot. I've already had a chocolate foot. Do you know how much money that may cost me to make that chocolate foot? Huh? You really want me to make another chocolate foot? If I did, I think this time I would have to try and make it differently, and I would try to No, it was not another one for 69k. It was either or, not but two. Yeah, exactly. I'm saving the PC parts now. Bro, you know that foot cost me like $300 to make, right? Not even kidding. The silicone alone was like... I wonder if there's something funny. I mean, I could technically make a hollow one. That's like 17. Patril, you're not wrong. It's like $17 USD. You're not wrong. I would need incentive to make another one. Maybe I could make it like Dubai chocolate. Dubai chocolate foot. Oh god. Because like feet like are so, you know, feet like. So even if I do it with filling, the filling is still gonna be so much. Oh god, it's gonna get, oh god, the filling will drip everywhere. Hand mold for next birthday. I don't like my hands. I could do a hand mold, I guess. A hand mold will be a lot easier to do. Yeah, one bite will cause, I'll bite into it, I'll just be like, I'll like go to bite the big toe off and I'll just go big, go everywhere. A thigh mold? Oh honey, there ain't enough chocolate for my thighs. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. You can play the knife game with the hand mold. Maybe. Maybe. What, why is everyone giving me that reaction? Wait, why? What did I say? Did I say something? What did I say? A tummy mold? At this point, we're just gonna have to have a bath in like a... We're just gonna have to have a giant Lyko mold at this point. Well, yeah, because of the thighs, because they're big, you know. Where am I supposed to, what am I supposed to put it in? How am I supposed to do that, huh? Okay, now I'm thinking back on it, I do understand what it sounded like. Listen, my brain was just being like, oh, you wouldn't be able to fit your thigh in a tub or anything, like, not a tub, but like, you know, like a thing that you could put the silicone mold in. That's what my brain was thinking. And I was like, oh, actually, that sounds bad. Yeah, you know, if there was ever anything made of like just that, I would totally make a chocolate one. You know, like a little tiny, like, could you imagine, like, not an Android, but like, or, you know, maybe U2s or an Android or something like that, that we can, Android has too many holes that the silicone would get stuck in. Could you imagine, I would make a chocolate, I would make a chocolate mold out of that. Listen, you all need to work, together, okay? If you want me to make another mold, another chocolate mold, we have to work together on a goal. Okay? I don't know what that goal is yet, but it needs to be able to at least cover the costs of making the actual mold itself. When you all figure out a value, I'll put it up on my, I'll put a little goal thingy up on the stream for you all, okay? How much did I say it cost? So hang on, let me look online right now. Let me see how much the silicone is online right now. Okay, the silicone looks like it's gone down in price a little bit. It looks like it's like about $120 instead of like 100. I think I paid like 150 or something for whatever it was, 170 or something like that. And the chocolate itself is like another $100. Like 300. And then depending on the filling, pistachio, if you're going for the Dubai thing, pistachio paste is like pretty expensive. I think it's like $15 a jar at Costco. And you'd need at least 2 to 3 jars, so that's like another 30. Let's just say $50. Alright, so far we're at $350. I don't know, I've never bothered to, I'm assuming so, I've never really bothered to. I even have the, wait, let me see, oh god, that's expensive. I'm gonna have to figure out something else for that. I like how I was like, I need to end the stream soon, and now I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure out how much the kataifi costs. The kataifi costs. So it's 30% cheaper here. Wow, wow. Yeah, you are all the thoughts. Let's see. Wait, $600 for 100 grams? No way. No, that's not right. Okay, that's a bit better. $6 for 375 grams. Okay, that sounds much better. Okay, so we're at 350. We'd probably need 4 packets of that. Let's just round that up to 10. So 400, rounding up to $390 so far in costs. It would cost to make me a second one with like the Bio chocolate filling. Give or take, it cost about, and if we round it up to, if we're gonna round that up, so I'd say about $400 it would cost to make the second one. Okay, a little bit less, probably about $360, but you know. I'm rounding up because of if fluctuations in prices for a lot of this stuff. A foot soap bar. I've never made soap. Why do you want me to make a soap bar? Listen, do you want me to make a chocolate or do you want me to make soap? Tiago, thank you so much. I mean, yeah, my mom wants me to make a doorstop. Little torch. You want, you know, maybe you should speak to Merge Sensei for that one. Maybe you should speak to Merge Sensei for that one. You want, Lykolytes would want a Lyko foot shaped scented candle. What? Yeah, actually, my body lotion is mango blueberry, so it smells like mangoes and blueberries. Alright, so there you go. The approximate cost was, what did I say? 400, yeah. Let's just round it up to $400. It would be the cost if I was to make it like with like, you know, the divide chocolate filling. That's weird. Yeah, I think it's weird too, buddy. In time cost, oh god, time cost. It takes about 4 hours to cure the silicone. I'd probably spend an hour making my foot really clean and pretty and amazing before I put it in the mold. And then there's the 12 hours cure time, which I don't think we should count that because that's not me doing anything, it's just a curing. It literally took me like half an hour to get the chocolate foot out the first mold, so let's just say half an hour for that. Then the 2 hour stream on top of that. So yeah, y'all figure out the point that will make it worthwhile for me to do, and I'll maybe figure out how to do it. Why is this how my stream is ending? How did we get to this? How did we get to this point? I walked into this one. How? What do you mean I walked into this one? gosh, what was the last cost I said? Maybe I should just throw 5k. But instead of in one day, obviously over a month period of time, we'll just, yeah. And it resets each month. That way I'll never have to do it. Oh, that's a good idea. Then I wouldn't have to do it. Oh, because it wouldn't happen. Then again, that's what I said about the last time too, huh? If I set it at that, then I'll be able to get my computer that I need. Then I can get my computer that I need. Then I have to do it each one. Oh my god. Lyko speed will pay for my... You know, that's literally the goal. As I was sitting there calculating stuff, I was actually sitting there thinking, you know what? I could actually use this to help me get a new PC. I was like, I could literally use this to get a new PC. Oh gosh. I love cheese. Politician like her. Listen. If I have to be known as the fucking foot VTuber, I need to make it worth my bloody while. I need to make it worth my while. People are out here like making all kinds of money off that. I need to. The Switch 2 is out. You need that. I don't need the Switch 2. I have a regular Switch. What's the price of one dignity? Oh yeah, I did say I would make it in the shape of a paw next time. I could still make it in the shape of a paw if you want. I'll just wear one of those paw stockings, you know, the ones that have the little paw padding on the bottom of it. I can just do that. Yeah, dude, it's the internet. Of course people do. Of course people do, it's the internet. Yeah, why a key? Y'all insane. You're so eepy. No pass, you should go rest. Unfortunately, I do have to go now though. Ah, we can talk about this tomorrow as I'm playing Dinka. But I do have to go. I need to go talk to them someplace. somewhere and manager senseis. Don't give Lykolytes more ideas. Give all the ideas. I don't care. You know, I will do all the things. Okay. I'm abandoning you. No! We had a nice time, right? We had a lovely time. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I hope you liked the outfit. Did you like the outfit? Huh? I'm glad you did. Okay. You need to go now. Please look after yourselves, okay? And remember, they have my heart, but I have your souls. Only us or me, bye.